Right, we're back at Johnny Coco's. We've been away for a little while as always. Got a few new materials, got some doors, got a bit of ply. Steve's currently in what will be the bedroom and ensuite, ripping up the old floors. It's not looking good in here, unfortunately. The floored beams look in terrible state. They're not fixed in place properly. They're bowed. We're not sure if we can make good and then fix to them. We're just going to get the floor up and I'll assess it. But it's always fun over here when you rip stuff up and see what's underneath, what's been hidden. So yeah, Steve's just going to get all these up now. I'm out working where the opening for the stairs is, so I'm just finishing off what Steve started. So we'll just get these beams cut out the way and all prepped ready for when we get the stairs to fit in. Bought some nitro morse to strip the paint off these windows so we can make good. That means then once it's all stripped and cleaned back, we can get these reveals plastered in, which then means we can finish them off. Going to be a while until we get the units because I'm going to go to the UK to buy them and bring them back over. Yeah, watch the progress as always. Just having a laugh at what Steve's uncovered in there. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, these kitchen windows need nitro morcing, get all the paint stripped off, and we're going to make these look lovely again. So we're going to be restoring them. So we've got this window and this window. So yeah, we've got some of this stuff. Hopefully it'll do a good job, and then we'll scrape them clean, prime them, prep them, paint them. So yeah, let's do that now. Forgot how pungent that smell is. Right, that's all going to soak in. We'll leave that alone now. Let's go see what Steve's been up to. What have you been up to, Steve?
Not a lot.
Right. Not looking good, is it, John? Like, this is terrible. So what I was going to do was get some nice 4x1 or something, put it next to the existing beams just a little bit higher, and then level it through. But these look so, and I mean they are really, really bad.
Dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous. I think we're going to have to take them out and replace them, unfortunately, which is a bit of extra cost and a bit of extra hassle. But we can't build a brand new bedroom in ensuite on top of not structurally sound wood. And they do always say in the building trade, you don't build a house on sand. So I don't think we'll be doing that. Yeah, like, look at the state of that. Yeah, okay, so we're going to be lifting these up and disposing of them, and we'll be buying new beams. The builder has spoken. Bit of a precarious this one, so let's do a two-man job on it. Very precarious. only a few minutes. Right, that's 33 minutes to do that. Right, not the best working conditions, extremely unsafe. So now we've done that, we're going to need to measure up and go get all the necessary woodwork and fittings. Same again, look. They've done that, but they've not done it properly. What's the point in doing those tiny notches? What we're going to do is put a bolt of wall plate to that concrete, and then we'll put hangers off of it, spread the load onto here, and then across. That's fairly sound, that is, so we're going to take our level off of that. Ah, vive la France. Okay, right, I've done the calculations for what we need out here, so I know what we need, so we'll leave that for now, because guess what? The builder's merchant is closed between 12 and 2. We've cut the access and the opening for the stairwell, so what me and Steve are going to do is go up there and put a bit of drywall, plasterboard, jib, whatever you want to call it, up onto the ceiling to make it look pretty. So we're going to go up there and do that. Woohoo, exciting times. Right, that's 21 floor beams we brought in. One's going to be used as a trimmer. Take the weight on that wall, the rest to span all this lot. That was fun. Okay, obviously you've seen that we just loaded in. We were up in the attic earlier, so we're going to leave that, concentrate on doing this flooring. It's a big job, but it's fairly basic to do, so I'm just going to go through the motions. We'll come back later when it's all set up and ready to go. Right, we've just measured for the trimmer. Just going to cut it now, and then we'll get that fitted, get the hangers on, and then we can start sorting all this out. It's not the best working environment, it's really dodgy up here, and downstairs is absolutely full of rubbish. But we will persist. As you can see, the stringer's in, the trimmer's in place temporarily. We're going to put the hangers on. We've had a bit of a nightmare with the fixings that we bought. I miscalculated because I was getting one size thickness of wood and they didn't have it, and it was a little bit thicker than I thought, so we've got to send them back and get some slightly longer ones, but there's no point filming no more because it's too dark, so we'll come back when you can see tomorrow. Okay, it's not the next day. We managed to get some better lighting in here. We have been working flat out. Ta-da! Just got to do a bit of setting out and a bit of levelling, and then that's that all done. We didn't have a clue what the time was. We just checked 7 o'clock. So we've just nearly done a 12-hour day. So we're going to go have some lunch, and then we're going to carry on working until 10 o'clock. It's now the morning. That was a really long 13-hour day we did yesterday. We didn't stop till 10 PM, which was great fun. We're now just finishing off the last of the floor. It's gone down not too bad. A lot of the wood that we bought, it's just the nature over here. A lot of it was a bit bent and twisted, so it's been really hard work making sure it's all looking good. So far so good. I've got Steve just doing the last few noggins along the back, and I'm just laying the floor. So yeah, watch the progress. Quite happy to admit that was it. Right, that's that floor all finished. Bit of an unexpected one that was. We really didn't have that plan to have to replace the whole floor, but as you've seen from earlier, absolutely knackered. It's about €1,000 of labour and materials, but that's the way it is, unfortunately. Steve's just finishing screwing it all off, but at least we know we have a solid, nice level floor to all work off of now. So next job in here will be insulating this ceiling, well, sloping ceiling should I say, and then we're going to put a metal frame in the whole way round, insulate it, get it second fix, well, first fix with the electrics and plumbing, and then we'll close it all in. So it's going to be a big change to this room. Anyway, right, typically it's a problem when you've got loads of materials on site. I need access to those two window bays to do some work. All that board's in the way. It's got to go in the bedroom anyway, so I'm now going to manhandle it all and stack it in that room. This is the second time this has had to be moved, which is really annoying, but that's sometimes the way it is on these sort of small sites. So, au revoir. Voila! That was great fun. Right, okay, we are now definitely up in the attic to work, definitely. So, yeah, from earlier we've been sorting all that out, so that's all done. So we'll get this first board cut, and we'll see how straight and square all these purlins and ridges are, which, let's be honest. Right, first board's been cut. The chance of this fitting, I'm not going to say brilliant, but we'll see what happens. This is real world action time. What's going to probably be the best thing to do is our maneuvering position, lift it up. Probably we're going to want to be here, right, that's a dream situation. That is up, real tidy. Don't say nothing about the screwing. Yeah, this isn't the easiest job. The problem is this is a really old, badly built house. The rafters are literally just chunks of wood, and I really do mean that. They're just random bits of wood. So obviously everything undulates. It makes it really hard. Obviously the plasterboard doesn't like to be screwed onto wonky stuff. So we're obviously having a lot of issues with the screws popping, so we're going to put extra screws in. The insulation we've fitted is like the top stuff you can get. It's extremely thick, so we've got a slight issue with that, with bulging, which is making our life extremely difficult, but it'll be alright. Those two boards have just gone up the dream really. It's always awkward doing this to old houses because everything's all over the place, but so far so good, because the tighter we can get it to the ridge beams and the purlins, the neater the finish is, so that's what's important. So it's worth taking our time and getting it looking nice. Right, that's our little session finished for a little while, so this will be the end of this little vlog for John and Coco. We've got this side nearly done. Till the next time.